everyone, it's Lizzie Vapes. Welcome back to my channel. It's Take Tuesday, but I think I'm going to start calling it Drill With Me Tuesday because I'm running out of takes and they all seem to be repeating themselves, and I don't want to have videos all the time of me repeating my story over and over again. I don't know if you guys like that. I kind of found one that has some different questions that I've never answered, but some I have. So maybe I'll skip some of the ones that I have. I don't know. But anyways, a little bit of updates. It's Monday, so I'm pre-recording this. I just went to Timmy's because, you know, I need my Tim Hortons coffee. And I was too lazy to make one, so I went to Timmy's, but it's already late in the morning. It's like probably almost 9 o'clock, and I should have known Timmy's would have been busy because I usually go at 5 in the morning and they're not busy, but they're busy now. But anyways, whatever, it's done, it's over with. I went, I got my coffee, and it's still warm. Usually when I tape these, it's really cold. But anyway, that is my story about what I did this week. I should have a full week of videos this week. I have a video for each day, so that would be good. I haven't filmed. I have something new for Bling Bling Wednesday, and it's different. And it's not the painting yet that I'm waiting for, but it is something, and it is blingy, and I'm super excited to do it and show you guys. So that is on Wednesday. I put up an unboxing today, which is Monday. There will be one on Thursday, but it is like an unboxing I did, but there's something wrong and I got something sent. So yeah, that is on Thursday. So I should have a video each day. I don't put anything up on Saturday and Sunday because I figure there's a lot of lives and everything on YouTube on Saturday and Sundays. And usually everybody catches up on Saturday and Sundays through the week. So I just leave it at that. But I haven't, plus I work full time, people. I need a break. Like, my days off are consumed with making videos, which I don't mind because I enjoy this. You guys have helped me immensely. Like, you guys make me feel good. Like, all your comments just make my day. And like, my life isn't the perfect, like, I'm not perfect. And I do struggle a lot with my self-esteem, and your guys' comments really help me out, and I feel blessed. I feel blessed with my subscribers that I do have. I know we're a little channel, and that's fine. I don't care. I don't care if we stay a little channel, but I just want all of you guys to know that I do care about all of you. August shout out will be for somebody else. July shout out was for Suzanne, and August shout out will be for somebody else. I already figured out who I want to shout out, and I'll just say their first name, even though it shows on my comments, but whatever. I'll just say their first name, and yeah, I already have my second shout out for August, which will be probably in a couple more weeks because we're already getting well, no, this is the weekend before my week birthday. Well, my birthday's on the 22nd. I'm going to be old. I am going to be 46. I'm not too keen about that. But anyways, so now, stop talking about you, Liz. So now I decided that, Okay, I still have a climax picture. It is still there. I worked on it a lot. I think I got about a row and a half to go. I will continue to work on that too, but I thought I'd start my Victorious Moon, and I started a little bit of it. My thoughts, no popping drills, which is a bonus. There's no popping drills in it. The only thing I don't like so far is that the light colors, because the background is so dark, I feel like you can see it. Like, I don't know. I'm got like paranoia kicking in. You know me, I like to be precise. But anyways, we're gonna start. First I'm gonna grab my drills. I'm gonna start on the color. So yeah, this is a Victorious Moon. I've got a little bit done. I'd show you, but then I have to move everything around, and you can kind of see that's a little bit already of the lamp post right there. And I don't know what this is. This is a big picture, so who knows till I get further down. But it's not too bad. I'm getting used to all the symbols. You know me, when I freaked out about the symbols. And then I was using, oh yeah, I was using this pen with this tip. You know, the new tips that people have been creating. The first square that I did with this tip, I think it looks horrible. And this is the most stickiest, okay. This canvas is the most stickiest canvas I've ever had in my whole entire life. Like, once you get that gem down, there is no way you can even, you know how like sometimes you put a gem down and you can kind of like twist it into place? Yeah, there's none of that happening here. So you have to be like super careful of the way you put it down. And then these really dark lines, I don't like them because I feel like you can see them, but maybe it's just me. I don't know. But other than the darkness of the canvas, I'm quite enjoying this. But yeah, like that end for a sticky canvas is not a good mix. Ooh, I just moved the table. I didn't have it pushed all the way up against me. I did not realize that. But yeah, it's kind of weird. And I find, I don't know, you know me, I don't like seeing gaps, but I know it's because I have the light under it. I'm just super picky, people. I'm a picky when it comes to my paintings. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, let's look at the tablet here. Maybe I can put it up here. Oh, I'm not using a gem. The first question is kind of like, sometimes I feel like these questions are like you're asking someone to ask you the questions, kind of like, I don't know. So they kind of like throw me off a little bit. Because it says, what was your first impression of me? Well, I don't really know what your guys' first impression of me is, because I guess with your comments, you guys all say nice things about me. And if you say you enjoy my channel, like, I don't know how that means, because I can't exactly ask you guys through a camera. It'd probably be something more for a live. But anyways, the other question is normal. It's like, what would you describe your perfect home? Oh, my perfect home would definitely have a big kitchen with an island. I've always wanted an island in a kitchen, and I do not have that ever in my lifetime. Oh, sorry, I am lying. When I lived with one of my boyfriends, he kind of had an island. Kind of, but not. It's hard to explain. His kitchen kind of went into like a V, so it was kind of like an island. That was actually the nicest house I ever lived in. Don't tell him that though. Go to his head. He doesn't even live there anymore. That's a long story. I'm not getting into that one. What was my last relationship like? Oh geez, it was so long ago. It's hard to, well, I do remember. My last relationship was with the guy that I've always been in love with. And I will always be in love with him. And I don't know why I'm in love with this guy, because obviously he don't give two shits about me. Sorry I swore. But I did consider him my best friend. And what hurts the most about it is that now I don't have my best friend anymore. Like, yeah, sure, Mo's my best friend, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure she thinks of her husband as her best friend. You know what I mean? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I think you guys will understand what I'm saying. And I just miss that. I miss that so much. I just miss talking to him, and I just miss us. I really do. And he always seems to wreck it by leaving me for stupid people that he ends up not being happy with them. And I'm sick and tired of saying, I told you so. But you made your bed, now you have to lie in it, kind of a deal. I've always been the true believer. If you don't want to be with me, I'm not gonna stick around and make your life a living hell because you don't want to be with me. I've always been like that. Maybe that's what I need to stop doing, and maybe I can keep a boyfriend. I don't know. I don't know. I've tend to give up on the situation. I don't think that I'm ever, I don't know, I just feel like I'm never gonna have a boyfriend again. Like, I don't know. I know I'm being silly. I just feel like every guy out there nowadays, all they want is a one-night stand. And then they tell you, oh no, that's not what I want. Like, you know, I want a steady friends with benefits or whatever. And you think, okay, cool, like, I'll do it. And then they turn around and find another friends with benefits, and your sorry ass is out the door. I don't know. I don't know. It just gives you a complex. And I know I'm not the only girl that this happens to, but when you think you are, but I know that other girls, even pretty girls, like beautiful drop dead model girls, they get hurt too. And you don't think they do, but they do. Like, I used to have a friend, and she was beautiful, and all the guys loved her, but her life was just as miserable as mine was at the time. You know what I mean? Like, why does Lola always have to be extra when I film? Lola. So I'm gonna have to pause and deal with her, and I'll be back. I'm back. Sorry about that. See, this is why I like taping first thing in the morning when I know that they're sleeping and they don't bug me. Now you can hear Gigi mowing down on his food that apparently he didn't eat all of it. I thought he did. I told them if they bark, I'm going to tape their mouth shut. No, I'm just joking. I would never do that to them. But if only my dogs could tell me what they think, they'd probably think, boy, you're mean. No, I would never do that to my dogs. But I told her to come lie beside me and she hasn't. They like to bark at everything. Like, I don't even know how they can see what's going on outside because they're so short. But they like to bark. And heaven forbid one of the stray cats. Okay. I'm getting off topic here. And I'm not even doing anything about the tag, but am I? I don't know if I said this already, but on my street, there is a lot of stray cats and they're annoying. Because one of the neighbors feeds them all. And now they've multiplied to like 1,000, I swear. But anyways, next tag. You guys, come on. Come up to the couch. Come on. Come on. Come on, Gigi. Come lay with mommy. No snoring. Come on. Lie down so you don't bark. You too, Lola. Over here. Lie down so you don't bark. Lie down, Lola. So you don't bark. It's nappy time, okay? Nappy time. Yeah, lie down and have a nap. Lola, lie down. Lie down. She's like looking at me like, nope. I'm gonna take off. Lola, come on. Come lie down. Look at Gigi's. Gigi, oh, Gigi's such a nice doggy. She don't care. She don't care, Gigi. What are you most attractive to in men? Is the next question. What am I most attracted to men? They have to be, okay, I am kind of a little bit, they can't be ugly. Like, or like stinky and gross. That's like a turn off. But they have to be a nice guy and they have to have a nice super personality and caring and fun and good in bed. That's got to be a must. Like, who wants to be with someone that isn't good in bed? I sure the heck don't want to. I'm gonna put it out there just so everybody knows. If you could change something about me, what would it be? My weight. I would change my weight. It's super hard to change my weight. I am a diabetic. And I'm on pills. And the pills, to a certain degree, when I first started them, help me lose weight as long as I do the proper diet. And I have lost a little bit. But would I want to lose more? Yeah. The thing I hate about myself is not really, is my stomach. My stomach is too big. Like, I can't stand my stomach. I am self-conscious about my stomach. I don't like to take pictures of myself because I feel like I'm huge and fat, and who wants to see that? If people take pictures of me and I'm not expecting it, I feel like I look like a fat beach whale. Like, I hate them. And like when Rambling Rose did that video at the Pink Raspberry, that was like a big phobia for me because I don't like showing my body because I feel like I'm super fat. And I don't know, that's what I don't like about myself. And I know it's just super hard to diet. Like when you're on a budget, it's hard to like buy healthy food. And then like I'm not gonna lie, I'll be the first to admit it, I work 12-hour shifts. Sometimes when I get off of work on a 12-hour shift, I don't feel like cooking, so I get takeout. Because it's just me and Alyssa here. It's not like I have to come home and feed a whole family. So I tend... Oh, I got a package delivered. Hold on. I'll be right back. What color should I do next? I want to do that funny one. 3768, which is kind of like a dark color. Sorry that this is all dark colors, but this picture seems to have a lot of them for some fancy reason. Next question. I hate it when my iPad always turns off. What does your boss think of you? Well, I'm not 100% sure. They don't really talk to you there. I just got a new lead hand at work, and I like him a lot. He's super nice, and I don't know. He used to be an operator, and now he's our lead hand, and I'm kind of happy that we don't have the lead hand we have anymore, because I went for the operating position when I first started there. And I was only with the company for 6 months, and I applied for the operator job, and I shouldn't have then. And I even said that I shouldn't have done it even to like, but this guy kept on bugging me, just do it, Liz, just do it, just apply, just apply. Then he ends up quitting it. And I'm like, oh great. When I started, I'm like, oh great, now you quit. Like, what did you get me into here? I ended up quitting too. But I ended up quitting that part. Like, I still work there, but I ended up quitting the operating job because I felt like I hadn't been with the company long enough. I didn't know the middle, and I found it super hard. And the lead hand that I had, now she's not a lead hand. She got a different position in there. She's going to be working in the office now, which I'm super happy for her. I found it very hard. I found it very hard to learn from her because she wasn't happy that she had to teach me, for one. And I just got vibes off of her that I didn't like, and it frustrated me. And because at my old job before, when I was working in the pharmaceutical, I was the trainer. And my training approach is so much different than her training approach. And I don't know. I didn't feel comfortable, so I quit it. But that's okay. I don't need the extra stress. I like going to work and then coming home and not thinking about the place till I go back again. And not having to worry about this and that. Oh, did I fill out that? Oh, did I do that? Oh, I have to do my paperwork. No, I don't have any of that stress anymore. And when I started doing it, I'm like, what am I doing, Liz? I just came from a job with so much responsibility and stress, and now you want to put yourself back into it. So I removed myself from the situation, and now I kind of regret. I should have applied later, but right now I have straight days, and you can't be an operator on straight days, which is just fine with me. And I don't care because I'm not giving up my straight days, because I love being on straight days. It's still 12-hour continental shifts, but I only work the day shift. I don't ever work the night shift, and I'm fine with that. Because I tell you, because I said, I just told you earlier that I'm a diabetic, my sugars get really bad at night. And when I'm on the night shift, because it doesn't seem to like regular out with the medication on the night schedule, and it's really hard for me to adjust, and I would get super sick all the time on nights, so that's why they put me on straight days. I had a doctor's note, and that is why I'm on straight days. Right now I take 4 diabetic pills in the morning, 3 different kinds, and then at night I take the 1 kind, 2 more pills at night. So my doses are pretty high. I know eventually I'll probably end up on insulin, but if I can keep on doing the pills for as long as I can, I will. I feel like after my surgery, I got numbing on one side of my face, and they all thought I was having a stroke or whatever, but it turns out I wasn't having a stroke, and then they said, oh, maybe it's MS. It's not MS. I think now they determine it's probably from my diabetes. Right now it's only on the corner of my mouth, and I only feel it sometimes, not all the time, but I find sometimes I'll drool a little bit because of it, because the one side of my lips are numb, and I don't know why this happened or whatever, but yeah, that's what's going on with my physical health right now. Other than that, I feel awesome after I had that surgery. I'm not sick like I was. Like, I had a massive infection inside of me that none of us knew about. And oh my God, I can't believe I just said, yeah, okay, it went back. And I don't know how long I've been talking or how long this is going to be. So maybe I'll just do a few more. The next question is, what is your dream vacation? I think I've answered this one before, and I might give you a different answer, but I would love to go to England is one. I'd like to go to Europe, anywhere in Europe. I think would be a dream, kind of like a romantic, like I'm thinking romantic. Like when you think of Europe, you think romantic. I don't know why. People in Europe probably think, what are you talking about? There's nothing romantic about Europe, but in my head, I think maybe because I watch so much like love story movies, maybe I think this, but to me, romance and anywhere in Italy, not Italy, well, Italy is like romantic, I think. My sister went there though. She didn't say it was romantic, but like this picture I'm doing, like that would be the perfect vacation in Italy with a guy under an umbrella kissing by the water. Oh, that would be wonderful. You can tell I've been single for too long. That's what I think. Anywho, next question. What is the craziest thing you've ever done? I don't know. I don't do too many crazy things. I already mentioned one time before what a crazy thing I did. I'm not saying it again. With my ex-husband. If you watched my channel for the beginning, you'd know what I'm talking about. Or even if you remember, I don't know. But I don't really do anything too crazy. Do you hate anyone and why? Hate is a very strong word. I don't like saying I hate somebody, because hate is a very strong word. I dislike some people, but I don't hate them. I find hate to be a very strong word. I dislike the girl that my ex-boyfriend left me for, even though I don't know her. I dislike my friend that I had that stole my boyfriend. I dislike her. And we've never talked since. I've had a few like that. It was done to me and I did it to somebody else, which I'm not proud of. And that's the one thing in my life that I'm not proud of. Yeah. Not that I care about her friendship, because I don't. Trust me. She was not a good friend, to say the least. What is my most embarrassing moment? My most embarrassing moment was before my surgery. I had surgery on my bladder because I had, having 3 kids, I would dribble. Like, I'd always have to wear a pad because I would dribble. And it was getting annoying and frustrating because I'm only 45 and have to wear a pad every day when you don't even get your period anymore. Sorry if there's any guys listening to my channel, but you're gonna get a little bit of stuff that you probably don't want to hear. But it's asking me about my embarrassing moment. So anyways, that's what I got fixed. So it doesn't happen anymore. I am totally good down there now and nothing leaks. But it got to the point where it's excessive. So if I was to cough or sneeze, a lot would, like, it would come out more than just a dribble. Like sometimes it'd come out a lot, or I couldn't stop it. And one day at work, I was not feeling good. I was on the table, well, all because I didn't know it at the time, but I had a huge infection inside of me because I did get this repaired one time before, and I had a mesh bladder lift put in. Well, I didn't know that the mesh was all infected. And I was always super sick all the time, and we all chopped it up to being my diabetes. That's why I'm sick all the time. Turns out it was because of that infection that I was so sick all the time, and they didn't see it until they went inside of me to fix it again. So now I don't have a mesh in there anymore. Now they took a piece of my stomach tissue fat and they made a sling out of my own flesh. So it's my own flesh in there now holding up my bladder, which is healthier anyways because you don't have a foreign object inside of your body. It's your own tissue. So yeah, well anyways, I got sick at work and I ran to the washroom to throw up. And because I was throwing up in the pressure, what did I do? I pissed myself really, really bad. And my boss is like, my lead hand at the time, the one I said that left, she's looking at me like in shock, like she didn't know why I was throwing up, and I didn't know why I was throwing up. And then I peed myself and I had to leave. And a good thing, she never told anybody that I did this. But it was just embarrassing for me that that happened, and I peed myself a lot. To the point, it was like 4 o'clock. It was almost the end of the day anyway. But I just went home because there was no way I was going back on the floor. And then I have to walk through the cafeteria to go out, and I was wearing dark yoga pants, so you couldn't really tell that I peed myself. And everybody's asking me why I was leaving, and I didn't want to say why I was leaving. And I just said I threw up, But I didn't want to tell them, oh yeah, by the way, I just peed my pants in the bathroom. The only people that knew was Sherry because she was cleaning the bathroom at the time, and I felt bad for her because she just cleaned bathrooms. And I cleaned up my mess, but like, oh, I felt so bad. And yeah, and she had to see me throwing up because I didn't even close the door because it's just like a single bathroom. Like, I didn't even close the door because I couldn't, because I was like already puking in my hand as I was running to the bathroom. So yeah, that's my most embarrassing thing that I done, but not too many people at work knew. Some people did, some people didn't, but still the fact that I did it, it was embarrassing. So yeah. See, maybe a couple more and then I'll call it a day for today. I'll call it a day. Of course. What was your very first date? Now, I don't really have dating stories. Like, I've never had a guy come to my house, pick me up with flowers and roses like you see on TV and blah, 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 blah. I've never had that. I had a friend. Now, I don't know if you'd call this a date or not, but to me, it felt like what it would be like to be on a date. So I had a friend at work. I had a crush on him, but we were just friends. He didn't think of me in that way, which was fine, whatever. We were still friends. But he promised to take me out for my birthday. So we went out for dinner and we went to a movie. And to me, that was the most closest thing I ever had to a real date. Not saying that I never went out to dinner with my boyfriend, because I did, but like, we're already living together and this and that. Oh, no, I'm lying. That was a good one too. But the very first awesome date I had was with Raymond. How did I forget about this? So we're starting to date and we're starting to like each other, and he asked me, he had tickets to go see the Blue Jays in Toronto. And he asked me if I wanted to go. Well, I was like so in love land with him. I'm like, yeah, sure. And we went away for the weekend. And we went to the game, and then we stayed at a hotel in London. This was like an overnight one, so that was an awesome date. And then the next day we decided we didn't want to end our weekend together, and we ended up going to Parry Sound to this like crappy motel. But hey, we didn't care because we were like so infatuated with each other at the time that we didn't care. So yeah, that was my most favorite experience. Yeah, Raymond. God, that guy drives me crazy. But anyway, that's a whole other, I could do a whole episode on Raymond. Really. If you won the lottery, what would you do with your money? I can't say I'd pay off this house because this house is paid off. I would probably knock this house down and build a brand new one. And I'd probably give some money to my sisters because that's all I have left in my life. I'd probably give money away to my children, obviously. If I won a lot of money, maybe I'd buy my daughter a house. And then Chantal's going to be watching this. She's going to be like, oh, you're not going to give me any money? Yes, Chantal, I'll give you some money too. Of course I would. But it all depends on how much I win, people. Can't just give all my money away to everybody. Gotta keep some for myself. What I really like is if I didn't have to work ever again in my lifetime and I could get fake nails again, that would be super awesome. It's one thing I hate about my job is I can't have my nails. I miss my nails. But yeah. That's what I do. But I think I'm going to wrap it up because this one's 19 minutes and I'm sure the other ones were longer too, and I kept on stopping and breaking because of the mail and the dogs and a coffee vape break. So when you see pauses like that, that's what I'm doing. I'm drinking coffee and vaping because I can't go on talking without having a little bit of a rest, and I don't want you guys to hear me vaping and gulping on my coffee, on my Timmies. So I think that's it for today's whip and chat. I only answered a few of the questions. I'll leave the rest for the next week because, like I said, I'm finding a very hard time to find things to talk about on these tags. I just like randomly talking, but there's only so much I can talk about. I do have a story for goodness it's Friday that I'll say that happened this week with my sister and her boyfriend, which was pretty funny. So I'll say that story on Thank Goodness It's Friday. So there's something you guys could look forward to if you actually stuck around and watch this video till the end. And if you do, I love you for that. You are super awesome. Has anybody told you guys are awesome today? Because you guys are all awesome. Sometimes I like to hear that sometimes. Say that I'm awesome, which I don't always hear that. So anyways, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickled pink. That's not what I was meaning to say. I was going to say, remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you when I upload a video. And like, it's going to start dying down because I'm not going to have as many unboxings to open up because I'm cut myself off from ordering for a little bit, just for a few weeks, because I need to pay my bills. And I can't pay my bills with diamond paintings. I don't think the bill people would want my diamond paintings. Wouldn't that be awesome though if you could pay your bills with diamond paintings? Oh, I'd have lots of money then to buy more diamond paintings, but that's not the case. And so I'll let you guys all go. I have a Facebook group. It used to be called Diamond Painting Canada, but I changed the name to Diamond Painting Corner by Lizzie Vapes because I felt like there's only people from Canada wanted to join my group. Now I've changed the name. I don't care who you are, just join my group. I don't care if you're American, if you're from Europe, anything. I just want a group that everybody's active. You can post, if you're a YouTuber, you can post your videos on my group so other people can see it that are in my group that do not usually watch YouTube, because I know there is a few of them. And yeah, I just changed the name because the only reason why I did this page was because the Canadian page wouldn't let me post my videos on there, and I just wanted to get myself out there and I didn't know how. But I do post on the underground, Diamond Painting Underground, which allows you to post your YouTube videos. And I wanted to make another group that allows YouTubers to post their videos onto, and maybe bring some of their viewers onto my page. Who knows, right? I don't know, but I'm just wanting to see everybody's whip and chats, not whip and chats, but their work in progresses I love seeing everybody's pictures on there. It just blows my mind how awesome this craft is. I like to see what people think. You can link whatever you want on there. I don't really care as long as it's diamond painting related. If you have an Etsy shop, post it on my page. I don't care. If other crafters can find people to buy off of, that's fine. I just don't want really China people going in there and posting stuff in there, but I don't think they would because I haven't. I do have 3 questions to get into the site. You have to answer the 3 questions. They're easy questions, they're not hard. So that's all I'm gonna say about the group. And I have an Instagram account, which I post my work in progresses in it pretty frequently, and it's called Lizzie Vapes. Just my name. So if you want to find me over on Instagram, that's what you hit up. But that's it for today, and I hope you guys all have an awesome Tuesday. And I know I will be because it's my day off. And see you again in a chat on, thank goodness it's Friday, because this Friday is my Friday off. Yay! So I'll be happy. So anyways, take care everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.